Whoppers, can I see the bamboo? I'll bring you right back. I love you, my wolves.
Love ya. Can you close it, babe?
Yeah.
Hey, Roxanne. So, you said your question was regarding your partner, your current partner, right? I was actually just looking through this book of spreads I have to see what area to do your reading in. So why don't I read you a couple of the spreads, and if you find that any of them resonate with you, we could use that spread, okay? So it starts off with, have I found my soulmate from a past world? Can it be true that I have met my twin soul at last? You meet or reconnect with an old flame many years later. Will we be happy together forever? The soulmate spread, if one or both of you is already committed. Should I ask him or her out on a date? When you realize that you are falling in love with your best friend? When will my partner commit? Should we move in together? Will we become engaged soon? If you want a quiet wedding but your family is planning a big celebration, we're engaged, so why will he or she not set a definite date? The right honeymoon, the unrequited love spread, if it is the first love or a new relationship after betrayal. When you or your partner find it hard to express your feelings or trust, should I date online? Marrying or living together if one or both of you already have children. When you haven't yet met your online love in person, if you love someone who everyone says is wrong for you, should you go back with your ex-partner or carry on with your new love and life? The love quarrel, the immature partner, the controlling partner, interfering relative or friend, the rivals, if you are tempted to stray. Can this relationship be salvaged? If your partner is a serial flirt, if your partner is unfaithful, is this infatuation or the real thing? If you are in a relationship that is going too fast, how to keep a relationship united if eyes or stepchildren cause trouble. Your partner leaves without explanation and will not answer your calls. If your partner is romantic and full of grandiose plans but wants their freedom as well. When a friend says your partner is cheating, should you walk away from your relationship, moving on from estrangement or separation? If jealousy is an issue, if one or both of you wants children, or if one of you wants children but the other one says never. How to get over a broken heart when you have been dumped. If you want to travel around the world but your partner wants to buy a house instead. So we have those, and if none of those resonate, we can do a general spread. He said, the moving in together and get married, he does have 2 kids. We've been together for 3 years, but we live separately. Okay, let me see. Let me go back to that one. Is it this one? Marrying or living together if one or both of you already have children, or It's that one, right? Okay. Okay, so let's start with marrying or living together if one or both of you already have children. And it says the purpose and background information. This reading should be done when you are trying to make everything work. And when to do this reading at any point in your connection where you feel there could be a crisis or something might not work out. So let's see, angels, ancestors, spirit guides. With God's permission, please show me what I seek to know. Expired in the cards with may the answer is clear and thorough. Expose the truth in this tarot. We give thanks and praise to the Most High. We ask that you protect our energy as we go within the tarot. Thank you, Spirit. For Roxanne. Marrying or living together if one or both of you already have children. So this is a 7-card spread. Do you not want to do this spread anymore then? The questions in this spread say, what most unites you in spite of difficulties? What or who causes divisions in the new family? What financial or child access burdens do you need to resolve or incorporate? What reconciliation from the past is needed? How can you bring everyone together? Do you need practical changes or new joint living arrangements? And what is the ideal state of the relationship in 5 years? Hey, Victoria. Would you like me to just do a general one for you then, Roxanne? Okay, so how about this? I'll do a general and see what comes out for you. And then after your general, you can sort of direct me as to what type of question you want to be looked at next, okay? So let's see what comes out for you in regards to you and your current partner. Sure, I can do the Will We Be Happy long-term reading right. You want me to start with that one, or you want me to start with the general? Hey, JK. Whichever you feel guided, I'm open. Okay. So, so JK, we have a paid reading if you want to do 3 questions. The information is scrolling at the top of the screen. We're at a paid reading right now for Roxanne. So I'm going to start off with the Will We Be Happy Together Forever spread. Okay, so this is a 9-card spread. All right. Let's go ahead and see what comes out for you then. Okay, so card 1, previous negative life experiences to be shed. So previous negative life experiences to be shed. We have the 6 of Swords. Card 2, what unites you. We have Judgment. And card 3, are you both ready for the next stage? And we have 4 of Swords. Okay. Let me get some clarifying cards. So previous negative experiences to be shed. Okay, so there needs to be, so there was an experience here where it talks about coming together, bringing family together and learning how to strengthen your bonds with their side of the family, or learning how to strengthen your relationships and bonds with people that are important in their life. So I'm seeing that that is something that can prevent you from moving forward, that you may need to work on. As for what unites you guys, We have the Judgment card clarified by the Two of Cups. So I see you guys both seem to think that you're a good match for each other. You guys seem to be cut from the same cloth, grew up with very similar morals and views. I'm seeing that you guys both are a good judge of character and seem to think the other one is a good match for you. So you guys both have the same vision, and you guys both feel like you're good for each other. Now, are you guys ready to go on to the next stage? We have the Four of Swords clarified by the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm seeing before you go on to the next stage, there is going to be a significant amount of saving that has to be done. I don't think this connection is moving forward at this exact moment because there still needs to be some financial something regarding your finances needs to be situated first. I see that this relationship could be at a good place but moving slow because you need to save up for something, or because you need to make some adjustments within your money. This can be either you, them, or both of you even. But I'm seeing that money is what kind of gets in the way of this progressing at this exact moment. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be that you're short of money, but it could just mean that there needs to be money set aside for something important here, like some sort of budget needs to be, or some sort of something in this connection needs to be saved for. Money needs to be saved for something important in this connection in order for you to get on to the next phase. Let's see what else comes out. Who will support your future together? The Three of Swords. Who will oppose the relationship? Two of Swords. External factors causing pressures or acting in your favor. Five of Wands. Okay. So let's clarify. Who will support your future together? We have the Three of Swords clarified by the Eight of Cups. Okay. So there could be somebody who you're really close to, or who they're really close to, that always worries if the other partner is right for them, or if this partner will stick around. I'm seeing that as time progresses, this person who has these doubts is going to actually be your best supporter, and the person who believes in your connection the most. Or it could be that this person has already changed their mind and has already thought once before that maybe you weren't good for them, or you weren't going to stick around, and now they see that you're in it for the long run. Now, who opposes the relationship? We have the Two of Swords clarified by the Six of Wands. So I don't see anyone in particular opposing your connection, but I do see yourselves getting in the way. Like you or your partner or both can get in the way of this connection on your own, simply because of having a little bit of, like, the boundaries that are set in place in this connection could be one that's due to ego, or to what is this, like an inflated, yeah, I would have to say ego. That could be one of the things that opposes your connection in the future, just getting in your own way and having a big ego, or them, not necessarily you, but it could be them as well, and that's something to look out for. So with the 5 of Wands, let's see, external factors causing pressures or acting in your favor. We have the 5 of Wands clarified by the 10 of Swords. Okay, there can be a lot of chaos in this connection that happens in the background. Like, it can be that maybe you're not around to see other people's opinions of you, or they're not around to see other people's opinions of them. But there are very many opinions on this connection, and not all of them are voiced. But I do also see that you've reached a phase where in the past you've gone through chaotic connections, and now you're just over that and you're ready for something real. This can be you or them. So future plans, we have 10 of Swords, short-term outcome, we have the Moon, and long-term outcome, we have Page of Pentacles. So let's clarify. Future plans, 10 of Swords clarified by Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so future plans, I'm seeing that there needs to be something here, like I mentioned earlier regarding saving money. There can be something that gets in the way, once again, financially. I'm seeing that future plans are to create stability within 2 budgets coming together. But there might be some hardships that one or both of you are going through or will go through in the near future that you need to make sure you guys are able to stand by each other's side through. This can take a very big impact on your connection if you don't have a good connection, if you don't have a good foundation set in place. Short-term outcome, we have the Moon clarified by the 7 of Swords. Okay, so I am seeing that there needs to be a little bit of work done within communication, because there can be something here that you're not seeing or something they're not communicating that you'll find out later on that needs to be, like, it might be that if things seem too good to be true, it can just be that there's something you don't know about. And I'm not trying to scare you, but I'm telling you this so that I can let you know that communication is a big factor in your connection that needs to be worked on in order to avoid this manifesting. Okay, long-term outcome, we have Page of Pentacles clarified by 6 of Cups. Okay, I do see little by little in your future outcome that you mentioned this person has kids. I do see you becoming part of these kids' lives, building a connection with them. This has to start gradually, little by little, but I do see you forming connections and bonds with them that sooner or later become very close-knitted, become very indestructible. But this needs to have effort on both ends. It's not quite there yet. Yeah, I'm seeing children are a very, very important factor in this, and that you need to learn how to build connections with them. But in that future outcome, I am seeing you manifesting this happening and creating friendships with them that can actually be long-term or an unbreakable bond even with someone. Is there, yeah, these are a little bit younger. They don't have to be, but I am seeing they're a little bit younger. Okay, let's see. Let me do your general spread here. Oh, you know what? Let me get some advice for you first. Your success has brought you financial security and the reward of much deserved time off to enjoy your own company. You may suddenly have a brilliant idea for a business or self-employment opportunity that will be very successful. Oh, that's great considering your last reading about your career. Yeah, this is showing confirmation that you will have a successful business, and that can probably be the solution due to anything here regarding saving money. So let's see, let's get into your general question, your general spread, I'm sorry. And see what comes out for you. I'm sorry, give me 1 second. Babe? Babe? You good? Okay. Okay, sorry about that. So let's see what comes out for you in your general. Okay, we have the Six of Cups, Two of Wands, Eight of Coins, and the High Priestess. Okay. Okay, so I do see there might be plans for the future that might not follow through. This person may try to say that they have a vision of the future to be a certain way, but doesn't follow through with them, which I see leads to, you know, some type of sadness or blockage that becomes a blockage that you put in place there because of disappointment. Or you may feel as though you worked towards something that in the end was unrewarding or was like a waste of time. And the reason for this is because they may have led you to believe one thing but ended up lacking ambition to go towards that place. It could also be that they weren't putting in the effort that was necessary in order to get into this next phase, which ultimately leads to the High Priestess card, which talks about you having sound judgment and knowing where to go from there. Most of this is going to be resolved through just common sense, knowing which direction to go, and making sure that you make practical decisions to put yourself in a good place, even if they don't, just in case they don't necessarily put you or prioritize you, is what I meant to say. So the message here is for you to keep yourself a priority. Hold on 1 second. Yeah? Okay, hold on. I'm finishing your reading, babe. So the message here is for you to, I'm sorry, I was saying the message is for you to, okay, 1 second.
Should I close it?
What, babe?
Should I close it?
Oh, whatever you want.
Okay,
I'll be out soon.
he left.
Oh, okay. I'll be out right now.
Okay, Mom.
Okay.
Oh,
Lo-
you do.
love ya.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that. So I was saying, let me get back into the setting here. So a lot of the issues that you will end up having with this person in the future can be easily resolved through just common sense and making practical decisions to prioritize yourself in case they don't prioritize you themselves. The High Priestess means that you're going to have to come into connection with your higher self in order to understand that the reason this person does things is not because of you, but because of a place that they're in, or because of something that they're dealing with, but learning to accept that it doesn't have to do with you. Now let me see in your current stage what's happening or what you need to know at this time. Okay. So I am seeing this person finds you to be very empathetic and understanding of them, which will take you quite a long way with them, knowing that they have your support and your understanding. I'm also seeing that you may help this person with certain addictions that they have, which we all have our addictions, but I'm seeing this person has a particular addiction that they may or may not have shared with you, that this connection can be helping them get through at this time, which is a healing phase for them. And this is the reason why you've been in their life for as long as you've been, because they feel you're someone that keeps them balanced and grounded. I'm seeing. I do see this person does have a vision of the future with you, and I do see there's a lot of manifestation going on both ends. An important thing for your partner is that you guys join forces with your everyone on both sides that are important to each other involved as well. Not just a connection with you and them, but with the entire family. And I'm seeing here, yeah, so there might be certain demands that they have that don't allow them to prioritize you, or maybe you have certain demands that don't allow you to prioritize them. But I am seeing that something crucial is to make quality time for each other, and the key word here being quality time. Not just like do things that you guys feel are going to help bring your bonds closer together, and not just mundane things, unless mundane things are things that make you guys become stronger as a couple. But mostly I'm seeing that there's an emphasis on making the most out of your time together, that it's important to have quality time with each other, so that you continue to strengthen the bond you have, and that it doesn't, so that your bonds don't become unraveled, or so that you don't become bored of each other. I'm seeing. So it's important to keep each other excited, on your toes, do things together that are important in order to progress in this connection. So let's see, let me get an advice card for that, and then let me know what your last question is. So you have the Seahorse, Knight of Earth, trustworthy, dedicated, protective, and funny. It's important to make a detailed plan before starting any new endeavor. Once you have that plan in place, you can then take immediate action and get as much accomplished as possible. You also had this card come out, Queen of Air, experienced, self-sufficient, brilliant, and funny. It's funny, both cards say funny on them as well, so maybe keep your sense of humor about you. All your life experiences have prepared you for this moment of truth. It's time to declutter your home, clear away any situations that aren't working for you anymore, and disengage from people who create more drama than happiness. So I see those 2 advice cards coming out for this spread. And your third question, let me know when you're ready to check up on that one. Okay, I guess I'd like to know if our relationship will last and be fulfilling. That's it. Page of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, Tower, 3 of Cups, Ace of Swords. Okay, so I am seeing there may be some doubts in this connection, and which will lead to something big happening. Now, this something big that's happening is going to ultimately strengthen you and not weaken you guys. And this will create victory in your connection. So there's a phase your connection has to go through in order to really strengthen your bond together and show that it has longevity in the future. I do see you guys overcoming this tower moment that's necessary for you guys to build your strength together. And I do see you guys creating a connection here that has a good foundation, that lasts, that will overcome the challenges that you've been through or will go through. Okay, let's see what else comes out. So the tower moment that you might go through with this person in order to strengthen you has to do with one or the other person feeling left behind, due to something regarding spending your time focusing on money. This could be them or you. It might cause some sort of doubt or insecurity in the connection, but I do see you guys overcoming this ultimately. Spirit is also telling you to focus on yourself right now, and things will come into place. And so I'm going to pull a mindfulness card for you and see what comes out. How can I love more? There are a few better questions than how can I love more. This invites us to look for opportunities to connect more deeply with others in all of our relationships. Sometimes it will mean putting more energy into being present or generous, even when you don't feel like it. Sometimes it will be about being more present and generous with yourself, even if it feels self-indulgent. Spend 5 minutes thinking about how you can cultivate more love for yourself and for those around you. However it manifests itself, it is a beautiful filter through which to engage with your world. And I'm going to go ahead and pull another one. Enjoy the ordinary. One of the reasons we're so willingly and easily distracted is that we're not very good at dealing with the ordinary. It's boring, so we let our minds wander off to find something interesting. But boredom is often a sign of calm mixed with restlessness. If we let go of the restlessness and appreciate the stillness of the moment, there is enjoyment to be found in the ordinary. Next time you're feeling bored, sit with the feeling for a few minutes and enjoy the quiet calm of the moment. Let's pull out an advice card. So we have Raccoon. It's time to get clarity about your life purpose and make changes that you're on the path most divinely suited to you. Let me read that again. It's time to get clarity about your life purpose and make changes so that you're on the path most divinely suited to you. Forgive what has been without judgment, and fearlessly embrace what's to come. We also have Six of Waters. The love and care of children could become an important part of your life, or people from your childhood may return to it. Old memories can be healed, or possibly old childhood dreams are ready to be revived. So take that how it resonates with your situation. And that's what I'm seeing for you guys. So I do see longevity in this connection lasting after having a serious phase in which you guys may have to overcome doubts with each other. So that's what I got for your reading, love. You're welcome, love. I wish you the best of luck in your career and in your relationship. If you ever want to get a reading again, or you're looking for more insight, just you know where to find me. Of course, anytime. You too, love. Take care.